enough of that. Hello, good morning, everyone, or evening, or afternoon. I don't know what time zone you're in. How's everyone doing today? Also, can you hear me? Can I be heard? Morning, Mars. We've got a special guest, one of two. The second one will be late.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing okay. A slight headache that has persisted for the last 2 days, so a little concerned, but we're gonna ignore it. Other
Okay.
than that, I'm excited to be productive today.
Slay. I love that for you.
How are you? And Piper?
Well, Pepper quite literally just left. She just went out the door. She was like, goodbye. And by door, I mean they have a dog door for everyone who's like, she just left. She went out the door. They have a dog door, a fence backyard. She's fine. Oh my god. So much stuff just happened on my thing. I would have been on time because I got ready and I was ready, but my fucking laptop restarted. So that kind of, I feel like that's an omen for the day. I have not been having the best week of my life, but it's fine. I'm here with my best friends, so I'm determined to enjoy it.
And your time dog sitting is almost coming to a close.
Thank God.
Thank God for that.
Thank God for that. Honestly, like it's anyway. Not gonna get into it. I cannot relive it. It's eventually but
what are you going to be working on today, Katie?
That's a great question. I have multiple things that I could be working on. I could let the brainworms win. I could work on what I said I was going to be working on, or I could work on a secret project that you know about. It's the thing I told you about the other day, but great.
That you think I remember?
It's not a new project. Revamping something else. Anyway, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which I don't know if I really want to talk about, but maybe you can bully me into it. Anyway, so I have 3 options. And we'll see what the day takes me. I need to get some coffee. I need to feed Piper. And I need to contemplate all my life choices during the first sprint. And then after that, we can decide.
Fair enough.
What are you working on today? Did you? Oh.
Your mom is a necromancer. What more could you want? Y'all just had the weirdest dream where Katie's mom was a witch, basically.
And she was trying to give away free houses as a trick, but also she was a necromancer. Which is funny because none of y'all know my mom. Jess hasn't even met my mom. But if there's one thing about her is if she could, she would give away free houses and she would bring back your loved ones because she is she would love to bring back her own loved ones. So she would of course help other people if she could do it. So very funny because Jess just nailed who my mom is on the head, except for the witch part and the ruse part and like hurting other people. Anyway.
Really, the moral of the story was that Jess hurt herself in that dream.
Yeah. The thing is, this is one of those dreams where I'm like, I want this to be a book because the implications of it, and like Jess brought up some of them in our group chat. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm like, Jess, I need you to come out of hibernation. Fucking write this book for me, please, along with Werewolf Book.
And horror is back in, so
it is. Actually, Jess, send the idea to oh my god, what's her name? Crystal Sutherland. Is that her name? The girl who wrote the her book? Okay, send it to Crystal Sutherland. Even though I hate when people are like, "Oh, you're a writer. Here's my grand idea." But like, she's a horror writer. I feel like she could do it. Anyway,
back to the comments. Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for being here. Mars is having fun with the cowboy stuff, and I'm glad you're having fun with the cowboy stuff. I can't wait till I'm in my own cowboy era. Katie, I think we should sync up our cowboy eras.
Oh my god, I think we should. Because actually, I've been thinking about my cowboy book. Not gonna lie, I've been reading cowboy romance, so
never mind. Let's not get into the shitty KU books you've been reading, okay?
No, I can't. The things I say, I cannot say them online.
That's why I pivoted. Good morning. Nope. Good afternoon, Mullen.
Hi.
Ain't answering my whip's call though. Got portfolio stuff to do, but that's more important. Yeah, I feel like a portfolio is also a whip, but just not a writing one.
Yeah, I agree. Also, Malin, I don't know if this is kosher. um, that too. But can you share some of your portfolio stuff with us, Malin? I don't know if you can. It's totally fine if you can't. If you're like, no, that's like an industry faux pas. Fuck you for even asking. Apologies, but I'm just like so curious about what's in your portfolio. So if you want to share.
I'm fucking sleepy, but I gotta write so that I can watch Critical Role.
Slay.
Oh my god. That video about Sam's announcement of recovering from cancer made me tear up. I was like, oh my god, this man had cancer. What is in the air? All of like the big people are getting cancer.
Also, I feel like a lot of people in that group like have specifically in the well, I don't know if they're whatever, have like had some traumatic, awful things happening to them while they've been playing Critical Role, and I'm just like, you poor people.
Poor babies. Let me call my BFF, Crystal Sutherland. I'm sure you could call up your best friend Susan Dennard, and she'd also be a good candidate.
That's true. Oh my god, the fact that Jess like really does know Susan Dennard,
crazy.
It keeps my dream of knowing the Schwab alive.
You just gotta add them to your close friend story, and it'll happen one day. Manifest it.
One day, get my manifesting oil.
The other day I had a dream that Wallace was visiting me here in Philly, and that you drove over to hang out, Katie. Oh, that could be a reality.
This could happen. This could really happen.
Everyone should have a cowboy era. The first 10 years of Jess's life was her cowboy era. Living on the farm, tending the crops.
Stardew Valley in real life.
I think Katie's KU books are still better than my real short videos. You know, those are some of the worst and best storytelling I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I'm like literally trying to think right now. I don't like, here's the thing. I don't want to diss any of the authors that I've been reading, because here's the thing. I've been thoroughly enjoying the books. Are they what best things that I've ever read? I've not written a KU novel, by the way. Don't worry. I would not be able to keep it a secret. And that's what I'm trying to think. They're two very different mediums, is what I'll say. That's why I'm struggling to come up with it, because like a book is very different than a TikTok reel. Like the TikTok reel is like short and snappy and has a lot of stuff happening, so you want to click and continue watching. Whereas like the book is a book, like it's structured like a book. Like the things I'm reading are in fact books, like they're book shaped. So I don't know. You'd have to read the books to figure it out.
Judge it solely on a plot and character basis.
Okay. Plot-wise, I do think the werewolf TikToks are better. Because the plots are just bonkers, okay? And the KU books are like, the plots aren't that bonkers. Like, they're very tropey. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they're like cowboys, brother's best friend, whatever. Like, dancer comes back from the thing, like runaway bride, blah, blah, blah. Like, they're very typical, whatever. But the characters, I think I like the books better. And this is what I'll always say about books, is I always prefer the books because we get a closer look at the character's internal monologue. The thing that I hate about some of these books is they're written in first person, dual POV first person. And I'm like,
ooh. Controversial opinion. I love first person. Not too keen on the dual point of view, but a single point of view first person book, chef's kiss.
Yeah. It's not my usual cup of tea, but if it's done well, like Hunger Games, oh, stunning. But yeah, they're dual POV.
World all day.
Werewolf TikToks. Here's the thing. Those two sides of the same coin. Riverdale is the original werewolf TikTok.
Yeah, so true. Instagram keeps recommending more as these reels from authors promoting their steamy romances, but lately it's only Amish ones. Isn't that,
We
like, not kosher in the Amish community? Aren't they, like, Puritans or something?
means essentially, yes. I'm so curious. The thing is, I would love to read an Amish romance. Like, I'm just so curious about what the fuck could be happening in there.
Yeah, what's in
Are they churning butter? Like, come on.
I saw an Instagram reel the other day about this Amish girl turned stripper. Have you seen those?
That is a sentence I never thought I'd hear in my life. No, I've not seen that.
Okay,
What's going
moving
on?
on. No one needs
No,
to
no,
know
no,
my algorithm is
Come back. Roll it back. What's that mean?
Here's Mullen's website if you wanted to look. It hasn't been updated yet. I also think V.E. Schwab would love Katie. I saw a post about how Sam's new character was introduced with a cut in his neck and was struggling to speak, and I was genuinely sobbing. Ugh, so sad.
Wait, did his old character die? Actually, don't answer that.
A good book, an entertaining book, and a critically acclaimed book are all separate things and don't always have to overlap. So true.
110%. 110%.
The whole reason Mullen wrote Knights of Death was because she kept reading terribly written reverse harems on KU and was like, I could write a better one, but I do love trash.
Okay, I'm gonna say my controversial thing because we're 15 minutes. We're about 12 minutes in.
It's okay.
Never
We're still
mind.
waiting for Stieg.
That's true. My controversial thing is, which actually no, I'm gonna take it back. I don't think it's controversial. I read the Kindle Unlimited romances because I oftentimes feel inspired to write whenever I read them. And it's not necessarily because I think I can write them better, but I'm just like, I feel the need to write my own thing, after consuming this random thing that someone else made that they love. So that's why I've been reading a lot of Kindle Unlimited romances, because I read Evocation by S.T. Gibson, and like it was a good book. I think the more I think on it, actually, I drop it down to like 4 or 3 stars. But it was like, I wish I would have wrote this, and now I'm gonna go sit in a corner and spiral about how I didn't.
Oh, okay. So the romances inspire you to write romance, but the
Yes.
fantasies don't inspire you to write fantasy?
Yeah.
I don't know if
I think
Evocation is a fantasy.
it kind of is. It's like, well, okay. I don't know the classifications of things. It is fantasy. It's like urban fantasy. It takes place in Boston, but there's magic, and like the main guy is a medium, and a lawyer, weirdly. Anyway, and there's like romance in it. Like, for anyone who doesn't, if you'd be interested in it, the plot of the book is that there's a guy who is doing his mediumship, realizes he's being haunted by a legacy demon, where basically his great million times great grandfather made a deal with the devil to give them power. And now he's being haunted because the demon's coming to collect. Sadly, he does not end up with the demon. Anyway, so he goes to his ex, who's now married, and they start this kind of polyamorous, not a throuple, because our main character, David, the one who's being haunted by the demon, is gay, but he's best friends with his ex's wife. So like he, see what I mean? Anyway, that part of it, the emotional throuple romance part, love it. I also did really like the magic system. The ending was atrocious. No, that's harsh. The ending is not atrocious. The ending just like, well, it had that. Sorry, I'm going off on it today. I'm just really chatting. The ending, or throughout the whole book, I'm sitting here reading it like, y'all are so fucking dumb. The answer is literally right in front of you. Think for 5 fucking minutes. And then they get to the ending, and it's like, ride or die time. Like, he's gonna die. The demon's gonna like fucking steal his soul or some shit. Like, I didn't even know what was gonna happen with Demon. Anyway, they didn't ever even figure that out. Anyway, spoiler alert. Oh, we have a Stieg. Anyway, the ending was a flop. The execution, bad. So, Stieg, how you doing? Take over from me.
Hi, I'm loving this surprise guests. Like, surprise, surprise. It's a trouble of
Yeah,
yours.
a little treat for people.
A little treat. What book have you been reading? Tell me all about it. Like,
What?
You don't have
what
to
are
watch
you
the replay.
recapping?
We just went over it.
Yeah.
Just tell me the book.
Evocation by S.T. Gibson.
Oh, yeah, double the
Double
controversial
the controversial
statements.
statements.
I don't have any controversial statement. Okay.
But Katie, to your point of S.T. Gibson's ending being bad, I do follow them on Instagram, and I think this is them. They posted a picture of them like reading a craft book. So I do like that they are devoted to like bettering their craft. They know they have things they can improve upon.
Yeah. Which, I think this is like their third book. And like, and I'm still going to read more. I'm still going to read the rest of the series. And like, I'd still read other books by S.T. Gibson. Like this did not spoil my enjoyment like of the rest of the book. But actually, maybe it did. Anyway. Or like, I didn't spoil my enjoyment of reading their writing is what I'll say. Sorry. So like, I'll continue to read their books.
Love it.
Anyway. How are you today, Steve? How's work?
Work was serviceable.
You didn't get any other strangers' cars?
No, no, I didn't. But I did see this patient who came into the hospital, and they said that their sister, who also works at the hospital, has heard a story from another coworker, who heard a story from another coworker. So I'm like, she's like, "Oh, you're the guy who got in the wrong car the other day." I'm like, and who are you, lady?
Oh gosh.
And what's the to know about it?
So rumor has it apparently that I got into the wrong car. Other than that, I'm doing great. Actually, it's Friday. I got the
Is it
weekend
rumor
off.
has it if it's true?
I mean, rumors can be true, can I not?
I thought the nature of rumors that they were false.
Oh, I just thought rumors were like a friend of a friend situation.
Unsubstantiated claims. But if they ever found the Trouble Channel, it would be substantiated.
Yeah.
I like this comment. Stieg, how you gonna roll in with a striped shirt like you're about to make a pen pal video from jail? Stieg, please give me your best felon inmate video call impression.
Oh, don't you know before you go, summertime sadness. It had to be there. For those not in the know, I've been getting a lot of Idaho pen pal inmates. Has an Instagram account where they post inmates who's looking for pen pals, and I get that frequently. And you know me, I love a troubled man. I love an unavailable man, if nothing. So it's just I don't know. And some of them is just so funny. One guy sang "Summertime Sadness" by Lana Del Rey. Not a segment, not a little line. He just verse one, bridge, chorus, the whole shebang. And I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. Very off pitch, also might I add.
So funny.
And what is even more fun is that they'll add the crime that the pen pal, inmate are in jail for. And one of my hobbies is like going through their bios, seeing, okay, what would be a deal breaker?
So far, what is a deal breaker?
So far, there was one who had child endangerment, which I was like not turned on by. But like the theft, the robberies, the arsons, I'm like, I could work with that. Like I can see
fix
past
him.
that.
No, really, I
can.
can.
No, really, I can. Or maybe I can't. But yeah, no, there's a lot of, well, first of all, there's a lot of inmates in Idaho because I get a new one every time, which is a treat. And some of them are just so funny. So that's my hobby these days, rating inmates in Idaho.
That's Stieg's For You page algorithm.
For you.
You know, mine, Amish strippers, and Stieg is Idaho penmates.
Yeah. And
if that doesn't just scream Devation Stieg, then I don't know.
Yeah.
The plots are bonkers. the werewolf TikToks because you're 10 episodes in and they mention something like it's been fact the whole time when it hasn't, then it's never mentioned again. That's me in my first draft.
Mhm, mhm.
Mom loves a dual point of view, first person when it's romance. I enjoy
Okay.
some bits of them, or I wouldn't read them at all. So I absolutely agree. Oh, the
Sweet.
KU books.
Yeah.
On Critical Role, Sam's new character is very hot, very horny, and a little bit pathetic. That is just my type.
That's my
So
man.
obviously, he's immediately loved by everyone.
My type is kind of Idaho penmate. It's just like beefy and just a little bit fucked up in the face. That is my type.
Mm.
Yeah.
I could fix him, or maybe he could make me worse.
I
Or
mean,
maybe
can I
his
get
eyes
worse?
work.
That's the question.
hmm I too love a troubled, unavailable man.
Which is why it's going in the penis candles. That's why I love seeing it.
Yeah. Anytime I'm looking for the chat, I type in penis. I'm like,
It is very funny.
ooh,
Jess
I
has
did
posted
see.
pictures of her cowboy era in the cafe.
I
And
did see.
then the other day, Mars messaged Aang and said, I want to write a story that's like Harry Potter meets Zodiac Academy, but less racist and homophobic, and also written better. So there's that. You've got the chops. You can do it.
You do, and also
You got the chops.
I'd love to read it. I've never read Zodiac Academy, but I've watched reviews.
Is it better
Yeah,
than
watch the
what's
review
that?
video.
What's that? Is Vampire Academy? No. There's a
I'm
book
sure.
series about a girl who goes to vampire school. Night School, is that what it's called? Is it ringing a
Oh,
bell?
House of Night, maybe?
House of Night.
Night.
There you go.
That's a throwback.
I've read that entire series, and each book gets worse. I'm like, why am I reading this? Why am I reading this? Next one. Why am I reading this? Why am I reading this?
It's enough slices, Kristen and
Enough
PC.
slices. Yeah. Yeah, but Night House, is that what it's called?
House
Yeah.
of Night.
It's just it felt like a Sabrina Teenage Witch ripoff.
Mm.
There's like
Isn't that the series where they had like Egyptian gods too, and she was like,
yep, sure is.
Manifestation of something.
For sure.
Yep.
And she was white.
Yeah.
Yep. PC cast
So
one.
freaking bad. I gave up when the villain was a giant bird.
Oh my god.
What's that song? I wish I knew how to quit you, or whatever it is.
I'm unfamiliar. Apparently Vampire Academy was fantastic and one of Mullen's favorite rereads.
Jess's favorite too.
Didn't the show come out? Are they still going?
I think it got canceled after one season, which
Oh,
I remember. Wait, didn't we watch the first episode with Jess at Written in the Mitten?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. I had a great time. Maybe that's why I'm like, oh, I love that.
Jess's tattoo was from House of Night. We know
Where
it's
I
that
come from.
mental
Well, I had a Harry Potter tattoo, so you know.
Yeah.
Birds and glass houses. Nope.
Birds and glass houses. Yep.
What's it called? Stones and glass houses.
Get off my casket. Kettle called the kettle.
Birds and glass houses.
Birds and glass houses. Put it on the merch list.
Astigmatism, if you will.
Yep.
Giant birds and glass houses. I didn't try it because I thought it'd get canceled, LOL. And lo and behold, it did. I have a fear of watching season 1 of supernatural shows because they're my fave and also always get canceled. So true.
Yeah.
Widely different from the books, but so good. Just cried when they canceled it.
That's a lot. Not gonna lie.
Well, Jess loves Vampire Academy. Like that's her like favorite. At least movie. I imagine books too, but I know for the short she can quote like the whole movie.
Birds and glass houses sounds like a poetry collection.
Speaking of poetry collections, I recommend this. Litas by Sailor Ella. I have some amazing poetry in it. You should read it.
Wait, put it back up. Put it back up.
Put it back up.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Oh, by our very own.
By our very own in-house. C'est la vie.
Silly. Oh
Oh,
my god.
I've been burned before. The trauma, Shutters, Netflix. Ugh, I can't stand the people at Netflix. Malin, did you ever watch? I think they were called The Inhumans. It's got the guy who plays Luffy from the Netflix adaptation of One Piece. I loved it so much. I think it had 2 seasons, and I was distraught when they canceled it.
I will never forgive Netflix for canceling Sense8.
Oh, that one's brutal for sure.
That show I watched, like, I was in high school, and like it changed the brain chemistry up here. Like every single polyamorous book that I have up here, direct pipeline from Sense8.
Now I know why you like a million point of views.
Also that.
That's so fucking true.
Oh my god. Y'all can thank Sense8 for like actually.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. It's just so crazy to me that you watched that in high school, because I was a working man, I guess, not a woman. I was a working man well into adulthood when I was like Sense8 first come, and I'm like, wow, literal children.
We
walk among
are
us.
we do have a 10-year age gap.
Which is crazy to me, because you seem so mature for your age.
And I think we're going to go into a sprint after that, after this last comment. Let's see. Mullen says, I watched a whole video essay about why the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina was getting worse and worse and got canceled in the end. What was the reason? Cardi B meme. Netflix canceled Julie and the Phantoms, Fate, The Wink Saga, Lockwood and Co. in the same breath, and I just died. Oh.
I am so scared for Dead Boy Detectives. I'm so scared. It's gonna get. I'm preparing myself, but.
Oh, but I enjoyed that.
I know. And you know what? If it did get canceled, I would be okay, I think, because like the end of the season ended, like there wasn't a cliffhanger. Mm-hmm. Like I just want a million more fucking seasons of them solving crime. Ghost crime.
Yeah. It was just it was so cute.
I wish it had still been on HBO Max instead of Netflix, because then I know for sure it at least get 2 seasons.
That's true.
But yeah, that was a very good show. I liked it, but it did like leave on a happy for now.
Yeah. I'm feral over it. It is exactly the kind of show that I wish I had written.
I mean, it's probably, well, if it gets cancelled, there's probably a lot of fanfic out there who pick up the pieces.
Is Katie only 22 or is Deke somehow 18? I can't work out the math for a decade age gap.
Both.
Mm-hmm. Both things can be true. How long of a sprint do we want to do, y'all?
Not 59, 56.
Oh,
30.
Started with a 30.
Yeah. That's a good, like, getting myself together sprint.
What are we working on today? Have we done a round table?
We have. Well, I'm going to do some maintenance for this one. What are you working on, Steve?
Myself mostly, but also I'm working on making a creature journal in Canva.
Ooh, I love it.
I got tired of typing just like words. So I'm like, I need to do something creative. So I'm making like, in my world, there's this guidebook you bring into the field that has like basically an encyclopedia of all the monsters you fight. So I'm going to try and make like the creatures we meet in the beginning and try and make a page for them, looking like an old field manual book situation.
Nice.
It's called the Redfield Manual, if anyone's wondering.
I'm so excited to see it. And like, I guess not flip through because we're not going to make it a physical item yet, but
it's basically a Pokédex, yeah.
So true. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Okay, accent pop off. Jess has to get work done because it's the last day before her vacation.
Yay!
And
are you gonna come see me? Are you coming through my town, Jess, on your way to other people?
Maybe y'all can meet up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on also some maintenance things, and then I will get to writing. Fingers crossed. Everyone, let me know what you're doing in the comments if you haven't already. And I'm going to go ahead and start our first 30-minute sprint now. All right, that was the end of our first 30-minute sprint. How did you do, Katie?
Good. I did good. I fed Piper. I got a coffee. Did my maintenance. I've been going through it, so it's fine. It's not fine, but the move is what I meant to say. And then I did my morning newspaper read, which by newspaper I do in fact mean Publishers Marketplace. Everyone,
You're right.
I love everyone go say congratulations to our very own ink steady Kelly Veronica King because her book was just announced. A new book.
Yes, I saw it this morning.
Yeah,
Slay.
I know. So I sent a little screenshot and I was like, I love seeing you in my email. Congratulations. So it was lovely.
Steve?
And I started working on my field guide.
On your
It's
fitness.
looking a little worse for wear. Shall I share?
Yes.
It's a little bit arts and crafts, a little bit too many craft at the moment. But this is the vibe I'm going for.
Oh, I love that.
I like this.
So
it's
just
antique.
Yeah, so I just put in some pages, page numbers, did some little tape images and coffee splatters to make it like lived in.
I love that.
And then I'm gonna make like 3 or 4 monster pages, and then I want to make like a cover. And yeah, is it productive? Does it help me in my writing? Absolutely not. But it's graphic design is my passion. What can I say?
But it's fun. Okay, I'm gonna take this.
Yeah, a little bit arts and crafts, if you will.
I love arts and crafts, though.
Arts and crafts.
Oh, arts and crafts. Oh, sorry. My apologies. Wasn't familiar with her work.
Yeah, Miss Crap, welcome to the stage.
Welcome to the stage.
Yeah, you know Miss Cracker. I would just be Miss Crap.
Miss Crap, yeah.
I don't think it's arts and crafts if it's not done yet. It's got to be done to then be arts and crafts.
That's true.
Okay, arts and crafts police.
You got a stamp of approval from our resident actual graphic designer.
Looking it is looking 2010. What's that? Picasso? Pixar? That's what she's giving. Not Pixar, but it's given very like 2010. I don't know if you girlies are old enough to remember Harry Potter. Are you?
No, never heard of it.
No, it was out.
But there was this little cluster question mark of like online communities where you could enroll in Hogwarts on a web page.
Mm-hmm.
And you like had to show up for class and do homework, and there were like teachers and like there was these intricate websites that you could like sign into, and like there were forums and like little blog spots and stuff. And I was like very much into that. And this is giving that 2008 enrolling into a magical academy on the internet.
Fair enough.
Still like it though. Still better than some things that I've done.
Oh, good morning. Hi, Wallace.
So why are you not on screen, babe? You have the link.
And hi, Anna.
Hi.
Friday. Good time zones to Sayla. We were just talking about your poetry book.
You were. We'll give you a little shout out.
Shout out. C'est la vie.
Love you.
Timing was perfect at the end of that sprint. Mullen just finished that animation. Woohoo. Mars got 643 words. Wizard 101, is that what it was, Steve?
The one I was in, and I was a teacher, just so we know the level of internet culture I have grown up in.
Okay.
It was called something Madam something Magical Academy or something.
You sure you weren't in a brothel?
I mean, it was like an RP forum basically.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know those. I was in the Warrior Cats fandom.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't remember it very well, but I was a biology teacher, or herbology or whatever it's called in the Potter universe. It's
Oh,
basically like Potter World. Yeah, you had like you got sorted into houses, and there was a ceremony, and we had a school year, and we had semesters, and like every week I had to do homework, and I, as a teacher, had to grade homework. It was a lot, and I was like,
What the fuck?
how old was I? Probably like 14 or something, 13, 14, and I was running this teaching position online
Oh my gosh. Oh
with
my
the
god.
dedication and
that's
fervor that only young people on the internet have.
That's true.
It's yeah, it was a different jungle out there.
Yeah. It was Wild West back then.
Yeah.
But this sucks that they changed it from an interactive game site to be more like a wiki. That sucks. Wow, Katie, can a girl just hang out in the comments?
No.
No.
Yeah, we loved it.
I love it. And then I read Grape, one of
And
my
then
favorites.
and then Steve read the whole thing to me, and I loved it too.
I only read my favorites, which was a good chunk of them, I'll admit. But
Which was all of them?
which was all of them. But yeah, get Sailor's book. Litost. It is well worth the whatever amount of money I paid for it. So we're on the shelf next to Mary Oliver, so that's where you sit in my canon, Sailor.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's cute.
Eva just attempted to dye paper with coffee and tea with the kiddo last night. Still drying to make a scroll in real life for all the projects I'm procrastinating. Art is fun. Yeah.
Not all art has to be great.
Outlining is outlining today. We're
Slay.
just so close to the end. Project
You got
phase is almost coming to a close. This draft.
Which can I say? I was snooping. I was nosying on all of y'all's spreadsheets for the Triple D, and everyone's looked great. But since we just had Grayson's pulled up, I love Grayson's. I love yours. I love that little mood board you got there for Project Faye. I feel like I got more vibes.
Yeah, the spreadsheet is how I found out that Minook is also writing a Wild West book. So now it's just me, Mars, and Minook in this Wild West trenches, and it's crazy, y'all.
I was gonna make a little thread on Triple D, but then I was like, I'm not writing a cowboy story. I'm not writing a Wild West story. I feel like I can't join this. Mars and Minook that have threads.
Or there's a bunch of threads. You just have to follow them.
Oh, that was the only show I saw. I'm so sorry to everyone else.
I will drop
No link's posted, but I'll drop a link.
Oh, Steve will do it for me.
Okay.
Project Faye is at 104,000. Ooh.
Slay. I loved the little snippet we got in the newsletter.
Oh, the newsletter, yeah.
Love a newsletter.
I am a slut for a good newsletter.
Mary Oliver?
Yeah.
This little weird son of a bitch.
What is like somebody like wiping a tear away? Oh, you're just getting a lot of fun.
I thought those were tentacles. So I was like, what the fuck? Anyone else RP on the Neopets forums? Just me?
I was worse. I RP'd on the Warrior Cats forum. And then
No, go ahead, Katie.
She's like, I got the... And then,
well, I also didn't have a computer, Eva. We didn't have a family computer because I grew up.
How are you grading homework?
At the library during opening hours. I was spending my free time at the library grading adults, probably other kids like me, homework in a fictional Harry Potter Academy webpage at the ripe old age of 13. Like, she was pulling hours.
Wow.
Full-time job at the library. Yeah.
Works 2 jobs. Single mom. Hi, Wallace. You finally joined us. Yay.
But no, Katie, finish your statement.
I thought I could get away with it. No, I role played on the Warrior Cats forum for a very long time. And also joined when I was way too young. I literally had to lie about my age because I could not get an account.
Didn't we all?
We all did. But then, so you could do like original fan fiction, original like role play RP groups and stuff. So I created one, obviously, got a bunch of friends. It got very popular. And then it was erroneously deleted for adult content. So we were like, fuck it, we'll just make our own pro boards thing. So I literally made my own little RP forum, and it was active for much longer than I would ever like to admit.
Yeah, I was a teacher for 3 semesters at the age of 13.
You were a pillar in the community, Katie. Oh my gosh. Icon.
What did you RP as? I want to know. Do you remember? Like, who was she? Who would play her?
Who would play? Actually, okay, so what it was, I'm not going to tell you what the actual name of it was, because then you could probably find it. But it was the concept was that God had made 4 separate types of creatures. There was angels, vampires, jinn, and humans. And so, of course, naturally, because it's fucking me.
This is warrior cats, right?
Wait.
No, you could do like original role play fiction. Like, I also did warrior cats, but like at this point I had grown out of warrior cats, and like I think it was called original role plays is what
Katie was like, now let's add a little spice.
I was not the only one doing this, I will say. Like, people had like high school role plays where like you could like role play as high school students and like supernatural stuff, and like you would use like AUs, like Game of Thrones was becoming popular. So there was a lot of Game of Thrones one. You could play original characters, like basically,
The children yearned for Dungeons and Dragons.
The children yearned for it, which is why I love it so much. Anyway, if you ever wonder how I actually like learned to be a good drafter, like a clean drafter, it's because I have literally written millions of words on roleplay for original characters and original fiction. Anyway, so the main character that I played was basically, it was a vampire, a very old vampire. And who would play her? Elijah from the originals.
I don't know this person, but
Daniel something, I think his name is.
Oh, you played like a man.
Yeah.
As a man.
Well, like,
is there an egg to be cracked? What's going on here, Katie?
No, and I had female characters too. But I don't know how role playing worked with you guys, but like you would like role play characters like you were writing them like fiction, but you were still yourself. It wasn't like they thought I was this person. Like they knew me, but then you would play
we didn't do that. We just did like I was the character, and they would address me as such.
Oh, we did not go that far. We did not go that far.
They would address me as such.
Yeah.
I don't understand the feeling of judgment that's coming from all of this, because like this is a thing that kids do. They play pretend, and of course when there was an internet, kids would get together and play pretend. Like, I don't think it's embarrassing at all that people did this. I don't think you should be embarrassed. I don't think you should be embarrassed, Katie.
I'm not embarrassed. I just think it's funny.
I think it's hilarious. It's something I've never
full-time college level job at the ripe old age of 13, sitting on the public computer grading other humans' homework. It is just the midterms. Let's not talk about the owls. Hello.
Oh my god, the owls.
Yeah, and I was the type of neurospicy where I'm like, the other teachers are not taking this seriously, and I got issues with that.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Mars is out there spending hours on Our World every single day. A very pivotal time for me exploring gender stuff. Yeah, so I was like, Katie, is there an egg to be cracked?
I don't think so. I think if there was, I would have cracked it already, to be quite honest.
Perhaps
but
are there eggs to put
there's
back
still
in the
time.
basket?
I mean, sure. I mean, never say never. But at this point, I feel like there's no eggs that I've been itching to like smash open. But I loved Our World too, and RuneScape. Does anyone remember RuneScape?
I remember RuneScape.
Loved RuneScape.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm with Grayson. I wish I had done this. Never knew it was a thing. I wasn't super into role playing, but I was a Gaia online girly.
I don't know this.
Wait, so you pretend to be a guy online?
No, Gaia online. It's like a little
Gaia online.
I've also been on Gaia online.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Had my little
I've
character
never
with the
been
angel
Gaia.
wings and a suit.
Oh, I was supposed to pull this up. Oh, look, it's public figure Wallace Kinney. Goodbye, public figure Wallace Kinney.
Hello, tomato.
Tom.
Can't believe we have a full cast today. I honestly can't believe it either. But if everyone's
This
ready,
isn't even most Wednesdays.
Yeah. This is
another sprint, or does anyone have a topic to chat about for the next couple minutes?
What topic do I have?
I have stress in my body because I have been sent pages to sign that I need to then send back
Show
to
them.
the teacher. What?
Show them to me. Show them to
They
me.
are not here. They do
Oh.
not. And I leave on
What?
Monday. I leave on Monday, and I am supposed to sign something like 700 pages and send them back
Jesus.
before I leave on Monday, and they're not here. I got a message this morning. Like my publisher said that the delivery person was having difficulty delivering it, and I was like, oh well, we have, you have to have an access key to get into our building, and maybe they just don't, like, the delivery people are supposed to have access to like temporary access keys. And I said they can go to the main office to get the code to get in, because the main office is open to the public. And my publisher was like, okay, don't worry, we'll get it all sorted out. And she said yesterday that they were supposed to arrive by end of day yesterday, and they had not arrived. Like late last night at like 10 p.m. I checked my mailbox just in case there'd been a late delivery. Nothing. So yeah, I'm like, I'm emailed my publisher today. I was like, look, if you just tell me what UPS or USPS or whatever they're being held at before they go out for delivery, I will drive and get them, because at this point theoretically I might be going to the Renaissance Fair this weekend, so that's an entire day of activity, right? Mm-hmm. But I have videos I have to film, I have to pack for my road trip, and I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks, and somehow I'm going to have to sign these 700 somehow it's going to happen.
Just keeping herself busy.
That's what I was going to ask, if you could just pick them up, because they're in Boulder, right?
It's what I'm assuming. But yeah, I'm just like...
Have you practiced your signature?
No, I have no idea. The people who receive these special editions are going to see the... oh shit, I forgot to do Duolingo yesterday, I think. Oh well, I have street freezes, it's fine. They're going to see the evolution of my signature throughout the whole thing.
And this is for the box?
This is for the special box, yeah.
When is the day you have to send them back?
I don't know. And to be fair, if like push really comes to shove, I'll just load them up in the car and take them with me. But the place where I'm going, the place I go every summer, it's just a little rustic. It's a little hectic, chaotic. I'm nervous about taking pages there. So
B-roll though. You just sit on the dock signing a couple of them. Like that's incredibly
B-roll. In a gust of wind and they blow into the water. Absolutely.
And then you can just be your best Love Actually scene.
Yeah. Be in the gazebo.
No, I will not be taking these outside. I'm so scared about all the sand, because that area is like, it's a dune. It's basically a big dune. Oh, now the Dune soundtrack is in my head. Anyway. Yeah. There's just sand everywhere. There are bugs everywhere. There's dust. There's it is so...
The spice worms alone? What a hassle.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine it was Spice Worm 8?
Seriously. Shy Halud is my biggest annoyance every summer.
You just email your publisher like, sorry, Shy Halud 8 my page.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to say to all of that, but what are you working on today?
Panic?
That's a great question. I think today, several things. I definitely want to really try and do some content creation, because I was supposed to do content creation, but I've just been kind of laid waste this week. There was just something going on with me physically, etc. So I've spent a lot of the past couple of days just in bed resting. So but I think the thing I really want to do, I'm wondering if one of the things that's really bothering me is the state of my apartment, because you guys laugh every time I say this, but it's just the truth. Ever since my bed got taken away.
It didn't get taken away though, did it?
It did. Somebody came and took it away. I don't understand.
By your order.
Yeah.
CPS came and took your child.
I don't know. Ever since I got rid of my bed, which was also my desk and also my bookshelves, my apartment just hasn't felt cozy. It hasn't felt home, because there's just stuff piled into corners and books on top of, every surface, and it's just messy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pack a little bit for my trip, and And as I pack, store things that aren't going to come, store them out of sight, even if it's not like the most organized. I'm one of those people who their physical space, as the tarot card said, their physical space has a huge impact on their emotional well-being. And so just like a Taurus, as I'm sure many people would point out. So I think that's what I'm going to focus on. Also, I'm going to wash my sheets because I just, it's been one of those things where it's like, have I been sick? I don't know. Either way, I'm going to wash my sheets.
Give you a fresh perspective.
Exactly.
All right. And we're going to get into another sprint.
Okay.
We're doing 30 minutes. Is that cool, Wallace?
Yeah. What sprint number is this?
2.
Two.
Okay. How long are we going today?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe after this one, another sprint, and then we'll call it.
Okay.
Yeah. She donated it.
I did. It was killing me. It was really, I was getting the worst night's sleep on that bed, and it wasn't the mattress because I upgraded the mattress and I was still having the problem. And now that my mattress is on the floor, for the most part, I'm sleeping really well. So it was the right move.
I like this comment from Olin. You guys literally went from Fridays to Mondays back to piggybacking on Grapes Friday streams, and I love that.
Let's forget this is the third time this week we streamed together.
Yeah, what? We were together on Monday too.
Oh yeah.
We've been together every day this week.
Actually, that is true.
That's fair.
This isn't even a fraction of what we actually hang out.
Yeah, that is true. Literally, how many?
1%.
It would be funny to actually calculate how many hours we've been together this week. Actually,
I mean, it's a full-time job. We put in overtime.
No, seriously,
Yeah.
I think it's well over 40.
Well over 40.
Yeah.
Also, Mars has got to check those turnip prices so the boyfriend can get off their ass about selling the turnips. I love a little Animal Crossing tussle. Eva is the same. Wallace had to clear the chaos. I can control what I can, and sometimes that's just doing some laundry. We are well fed. Sayla says, as a witchy person, maybe it's all the empty space under the bed affecting your.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I need to know this because before I get a new bed frame, I was thinking about not lofting my bed again, but at least putting it on bed risers so that way I could have underbed storage. But are you not supposed to have empty space under your bed? Because I kind of like from the layout of my apartment, having empty space under my bed is kind of critical. But let me know. Call in.
But like your space wouldn't be empty; it'd be full of stuff.
That's true. That's a good point. It would be storage. That's true.
And you should be facing northwest. Like, nope, north south.
I thought it was south.
Yeah, north south.
Wait, hold on.
Your feet are supposed to be facing south, right?
Anyway, we're gonna put a pause on this conversation, and we're gonna sprint.
Sorry,
Mom.
Go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
10 of our second sprint. How was that for you, Catherine?
I did good. I did a little tarot poll to decide what I should work on for the day. And my cards were like, bitch, you committed to something. Fucking work on it. So I wrote about like 200-ish words of the royalty romances.
Slurve.
Steve?
Slash.
And I, Wallace, or whoever.
I said
Steve.
slash.
Oh, slash. I made some more pages for my little master manual. Let's see. Again, sharing because I am unbearable.
Yes. Share. Ooh. Oh, I like that font on Redfield.
Thank you. She's giving Wild West.
Mm-hmm.
A little fake content.
Ooh, about the author.
Yep.
We should put
and
like
then
a classified document stamp over.
Yeah.
And then this is like the first entry I made. That's what I did.
I love it.
Very much eyeballs. Are you gonna put in pictures?
If I can find any good sketches, but the manual doesn't come with sketches.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a paper crisis, so.
One says, I love it, Steve. Oh my god.
It is indeed for Black Smoke Rising.
That's uncomfortable.
What is
Sorry.
you good?
No, my neighbor is going for a walk, I guess. And he's this little old man. But like he just stopped right from my window and we made eye contact and it was uncomfortable.
Oh,
He kept walking.
I hate that.
Imagine going through past people's windows and making eye contact.
I'm so sorry. I unmuted because my lesson was done, and I forget that when you finish your Duolingo lesson, it celebrates you. So, my bad. I had a decent sprint. I put my sheets in the wash. I watered my garden. I checked my mail again just in case, but nothing. I cleaned up. I unloaded the dishwasher. I reloaded the dishwasher. Things are still messy, but we're doing okay. I checked my email and I made myself a London fog latte. So, and then I did my Duolingo for the day. I'm currently number 1 in my league, which I'm like, who is she?
Hey.
What linguini are we learning?
Spanish, always.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Buenos días. Can you say buenos días? You did it!
Yay! Swiper, no swiping.
Swiper, no swiping.
So
I love how Mars is able to recognize the sound. I thought it was like a car honking their horn or something.
No, that was the Duolingo celebrating me. Yeah.
What did I do that?
Oh,
what?
I'm sorry. I am gonna move because I am gonna do my makeup while we chat because
Oh, lovely.
Are we doing a makeup challenge?
I'm gonna try and film you guys. God help me.
Wait, why are you turning off your camera? Hello, I want to watch makeup.
Well, I'm just gonna get it set up first.
Okay.
All right.
During that sprint, I crossed off some things on my to-do list, and then I drafted an email. And by the time I was ready to write, there was like 2 minutes left of the sprint, so I just did it. Ooh, get ready with me, but Wallace vibes.
Wallace.
What? Nope. Turn it back on. Stieg, is the candy you're eating Coke bottles?
It is indeed the little Coke bottles. Not sponsored, but Coca-Cola. If you want to sponsor us.
I love you. I will gladly
wish Coke would sponsor us.
I certainly drink.
Katie won't spend all her damn money on Coke.
I mean, me too. I drink a lot of Coke Zero. I'm a Coke Zero boy.
Yeah.
Is it good for you? No. Actually, a gastrointestinal surgeon at work has gone on record saying that getting like the zero sugar versions of sodas are worse than getting the actual sugar zero versions of sodas because sugar-free versions of sodas irritate your bowels.
Yeah. The aspartame.
That's why
Aspartame.
I don't want sugar-free. Give me all the sugar, all the caffeine, all the fats, all the everything.
Life's too
For
short.
me, it's just about the flavor. I feel like drinking like what do you call it? Full Coke? I don't know what you call it.
Full fat Coke.
Full fat, fatty Coke. It's just like, and the same with fatty milks. It's just like it leaves a certain je ne sais quoi in my mouth that I do not wish to entertain.
Okay, that's fair.
I can understand that with milk. Milk leaves a certain like texture in your mouth.
But I feel that's the same with soda. If I have like a full fat soda, it's just a little heavier on the palate. I don't know what to call it. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
I know what you meant.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
I can't drink.
I mean, in general, all sodas are bad for you. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
I'm scared to know what clip this is, Eva.
I don't know what we would have done that deserved clipping, but Flash.
I can tell you because you did it. Oh. Yeah.
The rain has started. Woo. I'm going to scroll back up and see how everyone did during that sprint. Mars said, well, my computer decided to restart randomly, but I did finish my chapter, and now I'm taking care of my turnips while eating some lunch. Slay, what's on the menu? Turnips?
Legs.
Treadmill stomp completed for Anna. Yay. Grayson got about 500 words and is going to make lunch the next sprint.
Again, what's on the menu?
What's on the menu? Malin told the boss I was done with work, then played with Edgar outside and took a break from screens because headache be headachy.
Yeah. Feel ya.
Oh my god, we haven't had one of these in a long time. What
a throwback.
Oh my god.
Lunch order.
Is quesadillas an option? Because I really want a quesadilla right now.
I want a quesadilla.
Whatever you eat, I taste. So you must have been eating a lot of ass lately, Jess. Just kidding.
Wait, what?
I lost half that conversation there.
You were saying whatever she eats, he tastes. And then he was like, so you must have been eating a lot of ass recently. Terrible.
Oof.
Steve, your monster manual is giving charmed when they check which demon to vanquish in the book.
Which is what is...
Which is what I wanted to get. I want one.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Oh. Like a replica of what was used in the show.
Oh my god.
Well, after like the whole... Well, I've always known, but I have like just put it in a drawer in my brain. But like after the whole like on-set work environment situation in Charmed, I'm like, ugh, wish I didn't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, what was I gonna do about it? I was like 8.
Yeah, it's over now. I'm just gonna rewatch it and have a great time.
You should have called your general elective.
Eva decided not to just clean the office, but rearrange it, aka mess it up. Best of luck.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.
Oh no.
Aspartame is so not good for us unless you're diabetic, which requires no sugar alternatives. But there has to be a better alternative than aspartame.
But then, like, the diabetes is also not good for us. So, what's going to do?
Aspartame gives me migraines, so I can't have aspartame.
It also gives me migraines, which is why I had to quit my Pepsi Max addiction because I was getting withdrawals whenever I didn't have it. I wish, like, I should just. I want to be one of those people who are like addicted to water, addicted to the gym.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was that.
Yeah.
I'm just addicted to Stardew Valley.
I'm just addicted to food, which. Oof.
Oh. Okay, there we go. That scared me because the comment wasn't going away when I clicked it. I support this decision, Jess. Pizza sounds good.
What kind of pizza? What's on it? Is it from a place?
What are your toppings? How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
Is it from a place?
It just fell out of a coconut tree.
It's from the turnip farm. Now I think we've done this. Quick hot seat, people. Pineapple or no pineapple?
No pineapple.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it.
It's not what I prefer.
Grayson's making miso, black beans, and rice.
Oh, yum.
And Mar says, "I'll tell you if you don't judge." Promises
We don't
judge.
judge.
We
I
are
can't make
nothing
any
if
promises.
we never judge. We are
Depends on what
judgment
it
free.
is. Truly.
So tell us
Can I say
anyway.
something? Can I say something?
Mhm.
I don't know if
Always.
this is controversial.
I
Do
don't
we
like
need
that.
to like delete the stream later?
No. It's about pizza and toppings.
Okay.
And for the most part, like you can like you know how you can get multiple toppings on different parts of the pizza? You know, like
Mhm.
half sausage, half like regular, whatever.
None beef.
Green pepper. Mhm.
None beef.
None beef, left beef. None cheese, left beef. Yeah. You cannot put fucking green peppers on even a inch of the pizza, or else they get everywhere. Their
Yeah.
taste gets everywhere, and
Yeah.
it fucking kills me because I like green peppers. Don't get me wrong, but on pizza they're disgusting.
I don't like
Mm.
any kind of.
Peppers don't taste anything though.
That's not true, Steve. They are so distinct. Red peppers and green peppers and yellow
Yeah.
peppers. I'm gonna be so for real.
They taste different.
They infect every dish they're in. You are so correct, Katie.
Yes,
Especially if it's a hot dish.
exactly. And literally, I
Maybe I
had to
just
tell
don't
my
know what a
mom.
pepper is. What is pepper?
It's like a
Like a bell
Mm.
pepper? Like a
No,
paprika?
bell pepper is different. Bell peppers are
Okay,
good.
because that's a pepper to me.
I will do a bell pepper. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Wait.
I'm thinking banana
Yeah.
pepper. I'm thinking banana pepper. Yes.
I
a
was
bell
like
pepper.
bell peppers are what I'm talking about.
Yes, I'm talking. Yes, sorry. I thought he meant.
Yeah, a bell pepper is what we're talking about. Yeah, like green bell pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot
Never,
dishes, they
though.
just infect every inch. And I've literally just now convinced my mom. I'm like, if you're
Yeah.
putting green peppers on your pizza, please, like, because she makes homemade pizza. So I'm like, make 2 separate pizza pies with green peppers on yours and none on mine because they always infect it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind the green peppers on the pizza. I think
I
I
do
feel that way
prefer
about
them
onions
crunchy
though.
though. I do
Mm,
prefer the peppers crunchy and not on pizza.
me too. Although, random lore drop about me. I think I'm allergic to the pesticide that they put on store-bought green peppers.
Oh.
Do they
Because
use the
my
same
mouth gets
pesticide on
all-
every green? Oh. You might just be
all-
allergic to peppers, question mark?
No, this is how I know. My mouth gets all tingly when I eat store-bought peppers, but my mom grows peppers in our yard, and they do not give me the tingly feeling. So I'm not allergic to peppers. I'm allergic to whatever they put on them to preserve them.
Okay, not to play the farmer's advocate, but they do tend to use the same pesticide on every vegetable though. So shouldn't you have that reaction with other vegetables?
You would think, but I don't. So maybe it's like a weird reaction with like pepper enzymes or something.
Could it
I'm
just
not-
be like the specific brand of peppers your mom grows is different from the store-bought store-bought brand? Whew, that was a mouthful.
Possibly. I never thought about that. But I always
It's
say I'm
like
allergic
sweet peppers and bell peppers and like spicy peppers, like they're all different.
I'm okay with sweet pepper, like sweet, like a sweet pepper, I guess, and like jalapenos and stuff. Like those are fine. It's literally just green bell peppers that when I get them from the store, my mouth gets tingly. But my mom's green bell peppers, totally fine, and they're delicious. Mom
And
makes
that's
it.
on period.
Grayson is a green pepper hater.
Wow.
They're so strong.
Which one of you is yellow pepper or green
Green
pepper?
pepper.
Green pepper.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Who's
It's-
green pepper?
Someone, because there's someone in this chat.
In the midst.
Admit yourself.
I love green pepper.
Wait, Mara says, okay, so you have to remember that I'm autistic and also do lots of little foods throughout the day rather than 3 big meals. Lunch right now is just a bowl of green beans.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Hot or cold?
Yeah, that's the real indicator.
that
I
is-
would judge you if they were cold.
Also,
Just a bowl of cold green beans.
yeah, like are they like from like a package or are they canned? Because
Oh, are
that
they
also.
Or are
they
they
can-
from Mama Abel's garden?
Did you come over to see my mom's green? She doesn't have green. beans, but-
Speaking of, when I watered my plants,
Look at that beautiful little tomato.
Oh my god, look at her! She's beautiful. She's perfect.
What's her name?
Cute.
Tom Tom.
Tom
I
Tom.
don't know.
Tomato?
But like they say that if it, I didn't think it was ripe, but they say that if it comes off easily in your hands, then it's time to be picked. And I didn't
I
even
love your
tug
sex
on
tape.
it. I just touched her and she fell right into my hand. I think this is going to be the only thing I get from my garden because I'm literally leaving and during the harvest season. So, and I don't want to ask my neighbors to water my plants for like a month. So they're just going to die very sadly. But I literally have an eggplant coming in. She's like this big. The eggplant. I know.
Beautiful.
Just a mouthful.
So I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased to have received one offering from my garden. I'm feeling very hedge witchy right now.
I'm glad you don't bother your neighbors with watering the plants, though, because a doctor at the hospital just dumped a bunch of plants on us, nurse staff, to water while she's away on holiday.
Well, yeah. Well, okay, maybe.
So currently taking care of a tomato plant and then a rosemary.
Everyone wants you to eat the tomato.
It's like an episode of The Bear.
Tomato mukbang.
No,
A single tomato mukbang.
I'm gonna treat it like it's like a delicacy at a Michelin star restaurant. I'm gonna make a whole dish around this one tomato, like a little tiny sauce, a little sprinkle of a garnish of some form, and have the one tomato. I'm gonna eat it later.
Sacrifice for our Judd. Eat the tom-tom.
It got real culty in here.
Dances in a circle.
Amazing.
Grayson asked if you can leave like a wine bottle of water with your plants.
Like stick it in, you mean? So I bought these glass bulbs that are technically meant for indoor plants, but you fill them with water and you put like a little cheesecloth over them and you stick them in the soil. And they're meant to just slowly leach out water and you can like refill them once a week. I was thinking about having my neighbors do that, but I don't even know if that'll be enough because those are meant for house plants and these are fruiting plants. So, and these are outside in the hot Colorado sun.
How often does it rain?
So in June we get an afternoon shower almost every day, but in July and August that kind of stops. So it's I technically live in like an almost desert, so it's I can't rely on the rain.
Okay, fair enough. I have no idea about Colorado's weather patterns, so I'm like,
just wants you to take the plants with you,
along with your pages and plants.
Yeah, I'm like, I love my car. She's not that big. She's not big enough for that, unfortunately.
How big are your tomato plants?
Girl, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planters, and two of them are like this size, and then all the rest of them are like planters, and they're tall. That's the other thing. I don't even think my tomatoes are. Well, I think my tomatoes would fit, but oh my gosh, 18 hours in the car, they would spill. I'd have soil everywhere. Like it would just be such a disaster.
So if you receive a book box with some soil on the pages,
seriously,
offerings of the tomato.
What was I?
Your guess is as good as ours,
Haley's World. I don't know. Definitely one more. After that, I can be persuaded or bullied into doing whatever.
Yeah.
And those two are not necessarily mutually exclusive.
Real question, what do you do with dead plants?
I have no idea, TBA.
I throw mine in the garbage. I was away for the Eras tour. Literally 3 days away. My entire kitchen garden died.
Oh, what?
No.
Really?
No.
Yeah. I tried reviving one of the bell peppers, but she was not having it.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but we did have like heat wave, sun every day, and they were in the kitchen window, which is north faced, so I thought they would be fine.
Yeah.
But
no.
Wow, that's like actually crazy. Only 3 days. I was gone for a week, and I'm pretty sure my neighbor forgot to water my plants, and I was able to revive everything. I mean, I got back and they were like skeletal shriveled. I was like, it's done, it's over. And then I watered them.
You brought it back to life.
I did.
But I'm like Eva.
Them, but...
Mine just sit in their spot like a reminder of my crime.
Yeah.
Oh, these two, dead and gone. Dead and forgotten. Literally rotting at the root.
Oh my.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This reminds me I have to water the plants that are in this house. So thank you.
Yeah, she's living though. She's living her best life.
She's beautiful. Look at how she cascades.
She's beautiful. She's long. Yeah, and that's just one of her legs. She has so many legs to just put behind there.
Spider Queen.
Also, this little bad boy.
Oh,
Can't really see it, but
look at him.
Cutie pie.
Yeah.
A little
Cutie
cutie.
pie. He's a little shy.
You just
Anyway,
she's
that's
just
the plant.
hide behind your legs.
Oh yeah, snake plants will thrive without you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my pothos. I've had her for years, and she's clinging on by a thread. I swear, it's literally. My mother is like a plant whisperer. You think something's dead, she can come over. She'll revive. She's a necromancer, but for plants.
That is very
That's that green
telling.
thumb.
But if you answered the questions wrong about the plants,
There goes your house.
that was a joke for Jot and Jot alone.
Yeah, I have a pothos on the kitchen shelf that I had on this little big stem thing, and then she died. So I took 3 little cutlings, stuck them in some water, and they're thriving. But the pot is so small, and there's just only root in there. So I'm gonna have to repot her at some point. But I don't have it in me.
It's tough.
Okay, I have a question.
Wait,
Burgundy.
hold on. Jess, I would like to acknowledge this. I was very upset at the puppies.
Yes. R.I.P.
I'd be mad at pepperonis. They're just babies.
But the garden.
Should I do a bold lip or a bold eye?
Bold lip.
Bold eye.
Oh,
That was very helpful.
Devasia, your tiebreaker.
You know, I was gonna initially say both, but I'm leaning.
3 different answers.
I'm leaning bold eye.
Bold eye. I think that's good because if I'm doing bulk filming today, I can start with a neutral lip and then switch it out to a red lip, so it kind of looks like filmed on a different day.
Yeah.
So, thank you, council.
You're welcome.
Democracy.
Is the council ready for another sprint?
Yes, ma'am.
The council is. This council member ready for lunch.
I don't want to. You guys mute, and I'll just stay unmuted, and I'll do a beauty guru channel.
Oh, absolutely. I'm here for that. I'll put on this timer in the background still, though.
No, I want people to be able to work. I won't talk during this sprint.
Oop, it already started. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Look at
No,
that.
All right. Bye, I guess.
Sounding so sad about it. Are you okay, Tanisha? Devisha, you're not muted, babe.
Oh, okay.
Boop, 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 boop.
All right, spread number 3.
Slay. I ate some lunch. I had a turkey sandwich, and then I got like 100-ish words, and got caught up in reading my own writing. So, I'll love to see it.
No.
She ate. No crumbs left.
Gobble, gobble.
And I got as far as I think I will with the monster manual at this point. I want to show just the overview again because
Yes, give us the update.
she's giving aesthetic. Like, hello?
So not arts and crafts. Oh,
Sting. That looks amazing.
Give an
She
official.
not. It looks very official.
It looks
so
But yeah.
really good.
What did you say?
I said it looks really good.
Oh, thanks. So I just added some smoke, some soaked pages, some little blood splatters. I tried adding claw marks to the cover, but it just looked like cartoonish, so we'll have to work on that. But anyway, add a little bloody thumbprint over on the right side page. I don't know if you can.
Oh
pick
yeah,
up.
I can see
But-
that.
I like how
Yeah. So
Looks good.
thank
look
you.
good.
Sayla loves the water ring.
Yeah.
Steve.
Thank you. So that's what I've been doing. And that's it for this time, I think. Now I'm going to do something else. Do my brows or something. I need something different.
We
Yeah,
love this once again.
Yeah,
Just says.
mhm.
Sorry.
You're good.
I want to give Steve his praise.
100%. 100%.
If I
We
ever
can
come out
move
of
on. It's fine.
retirement, she's stealing this idea. And it says, add it to the pre-order campaign.
The funny thing is that it's for a book that doesn't even exist yet. So,
It's existing. It exists, kind of.
How many words you have?
in this draft, I think I have, let's see, manuscript, 26 words.
How much do you have of the old draft?
Oh, that's like 50 something K.
Like,
Yeah. See, there's some of the book exists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
it's
It
like
exists to
besides.
me too. It exists to me to Sayla, but
I did well. I finished my makeup. I put my
she didn't put her phone on silence. That's for sure.
I put my laundry, my sheets in the dryer. So the bed is hopefully going to be made soon, which will be nice. Fresh sheets, that'll be nice. And I did something else, something computer related.
Makeup.
No, I already said. I thought I said I finished my makeup.
You did.
What did I
Speaking of-
do? I did something
Looking great.
content creation.
Did you film something?
I was literally just doing it. Yeah, I think I was just brainstorming for like TikTok and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Until says, well, it looks so pretty.
Thanks, guys. People, friends, besties.
I did
It's
a
not
little bit
enough
of
glitter for a heavy eye look, but you do look very pretty.
Well, it's not heavy eye. It looks. It's like really gold.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
Ooh, I love that though.
Okay.
It's very charming.
Thanks.
I've been getting a lot of those graphic eyeliner girlies again on my reels, and I'm obsessed. Oh, I just love a
Mhm.
graphic eyeliner.
I don't have the hand steadiness for that. Like, 'cause she could not have been a surgeon.
Okay.
I don't think I have the confidence for that.
To be fair, surgeons operate with robots these days, so
Not always. Not for everything.
what do you know? You're not a surgeon.
If anyone would know, it'd be Steve, as he is a nurse.
I have no clue. Just let's say that I have no clue.
Yeah, he's a nurse. Do you go into surgery, Steve? Do you assist in surgery?
Yeah, we
That's
assist
cool.
in peg. Is it called a peg sound? Probably not. Not pegging. But
Because that's what I heard.
when you get like those feeding tubes through your stomach, what's that called in English?
Oh, I have no idea. Feeding
I know
tube in
that-
your stomach.
The colostomy bag is the.
No, that's not.
ventilator?
That's not a feeding tube. That's a
I
pooping
know.
tube.
I'm saying I don't know what that is, but I know this other thing.
A ventilator? That helps you breathe.
Yeah. Again, a feeding tube in your stomach.
I don't know what it is.
You're
Sounds like
the
a
medical-
therefore.
professional. Why would we know?
I'm not the nurse.
Percutaneous endoscopic gastrostomy.
Right, that.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Like, for sure.
God, sorry.
Knew that for sure.
Mm-hmm. That was up here.
Have none of you watched Grey's Anatomy? Like, did you pick up
No.
nothing?
No.
Oh, you
Love
guess you're too
me.
young.
Choose me. Like, I'm not there for the medical accuracies.
Somehow G-tube sounds even more sexual. I don't know.
YouTube.
It sounds like a brand of lube or something.
Yeah.
It sounds like a euphemism for a penis.
I don't like that.
I want to circle back to Jess semi being
Yeah.
out of experiments.
What does this mean, Jess? I need all the tea.
It's me, no.
Are you working on your werewolf book?
Are you rereading? Are you what's this? It does say peg
Procedure.
Oh my god, Scrubs was the better show of the medical term. I loved Scrubs.
Look,
love them.
Grey's Anatomy came onto the television when I was first year at nursing school, and we had a drinking game. Like, sit
Wow.
down, watch Grey's Anatomy every Tuesday, and then take a shot. Everything like something like medical inaccurate or like nothing factual happening on screen. And it was a lot of fun because they say a lot of medical terms, but they don't always use them correctly, which is funny.
How are you
It's like
still
when you
alive?
watch those
You're
hacker
bad.
movie and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm bypassing the mainframe into the main lot," and I'm like, it makes no sense. Like they're words, but they mean nothing. And I think that's, a treasured memory.
Did you watch Grey's Anatomy in English or did they have a Norwegian dub?
We don't dub a whole lot of things in Norway, so it was in English with a subtitle.
Did you have like Norwegian subtitles?
Yes.
There's a person on the screen who knows a thing, or they remember that they know a thing the world may never know.
This feels like a Sphinx riddle. And I don't like it.
This
funny
feels like a
thing
Michael
is
C.B.
that-
Chen riddle.
Feels like this could be about any one of us, and there's no way of knowing. I guess Katie is most likely to forget anything here.
I guess we'll never know.
I don't think it's me. Is it me?
The
Is it
musicians?
me, John?
Apparently that was all our author tea for the day. Anyone else have any author tea? I asked you to come prepared in the description, but no one read the homework, the syllabus.
I mean, I can look on Twitter, see if there's anything cooking.
It's me,
You're not going to
John.
believe this, Grape, but a sandworm ate my homework.
I know Jess's secret, but I've been sworn to secrecy. It's me. I have not forgotten.
Did you get
As
a
Mullen
reminder
says,
by
Judas.
text?
I just got permission to acknowledge that it is me, but
Okay.
Judas, no.
Judah.
Did not read the homework. Well, time to cram. Grayson's lunch is almost finished. Slay.
There is more discourse coming back around about people who are selling fanfics for money.
Ooh.
Oh,
What is this?
there's also the two things that Sayla said.
who's
Tracy
Tracy
Wolf?
Wolf?
Oh,
She's
we
the
went
author
over
of
this
Grape.
last week. Well, not
Okay.
last week, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, is this a court document session?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I was here.
Yeah.
I don't think she plagiarized. I'll be so for real.
Whoa, really?
No, I don't think she
Did
did.
you look at the court documents?
I skimmed them, but I saw someone on TikTok who went over them extensively, and they don't think that she.
Well, then that's all that matters. Someone else formed an opinion and you accepted it.
Well, they went over their evidence, and I agree.
Grape literally went over the court documents live.
Oh wow!
And
I'll
it
have to go
was-
Oh, you were not here for that?
It was
No, I wasn't.
damning. It was so damning.
yeah.
No, I was
it's all
thinking about-
great.
Oh, she was podcasting. It was the day they did podcast in the morning.
Nope.
Oh.
Was it? Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it was the day after the puppy.
Ooh, Mars.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no! I hate
Neil
to.
Gaiman has 2 accusations of sexual assault.
Yeah.
That we know of.
And a lot
One
of
on a fan and one on a nanny.
witness encounters about sexually depraved misconduction.
Yeah, it's not good. That's not tea. That's fun.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah. But this is not fun or funny, but
It's important
a
to.
statement.
Okay.
No. On
That too.
Twitter, I saw a tweet that said that Neil Gaiman and George R. Martin used to invite young female authors on a cruise or something, and they called it the Ho Cruise.
Here's the problem. I love a cruise.
Level 7 susceptible.
I cannot. If I'm imagining myself in a world in which I was debuting back when that was happening and I got invited on this cruise, I'm really having to think about whether or not I would do it. I think I'd bring my sister with me, but I think I'd do it.
Oh, no.
I think I'd do it.
We still have Brandon Sanderson, question mark. Yeah. The beginning.
Yeah, those Idaho inmates are looking better by the day.
Oh my gosh, Stig.
Yeah, it keeps getting worse, even though I wish it had gotten better. Let's talk about this.
Oh,
Powerless. Has anyone seen
I
this,
don't know
Katie?
who she is.
I've seen two things. The first one is real stupid about Powerless because they were like, oh my, people were getting all up in arms because there's was it Reckless is one of them or something?
Yeah, it's like Powerless, Reckless, and then the next one is Fearless or something.
Anyway, Powerless and Reckless are also two names of two cowboy romances, and people were like, back to back, like she's just stealing the names from this author, and it's like, those are simply words, ma'am. You can't copyright a word. This is the copyright all over again.
Can you copyright a title?
No, you literally can't.
No.
As I have
over again.
Thank you. Anyway,
Yes.
that's the tea, but it's fine.
I haven't heard. I saw there was a video of basically going over like, is this basically Victoria Aveyard's book or Red Queen? Is it Red Queen?
Yes, Red Queen. Cockygate all over again.
Yeah.
Basically, from what I'm understanding, is that Powerless is, and from the author's own description, the baby of Hunger Games and Red Queen. And people are saying like it reads very heavily taken from Red Queen.
But again,
and also there are people who are harassing Victoria Aveyard, thinking that she plagiarized Powerless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
when Red Queen came out like a trillion years ago.
So fucking funny. Like, do a simple Google.
That is a take.
Imagine having the mental energy to like degrade people online. Ugh. I can barely keep up with
you do it every Wednesday, so.
Life.
Sorry. There is an influencer. My sister has a really good friend who's a space influencer on Instagram and TikTok. Her name is Kelly Girardi, and she does a lot of content about going to space because she flew to space on Virgin Galactic. And but she has a lot of trolls and haters in her comments because she's also a mom and she does a lot of mom content. And then anytime she's doing space, there's all these people who are like, you should be at home taking care of your kid. Like, what is this lesson teaching your daughter that you would leave her and risk your life to go to space? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. But she posted a little while ago something, and I'm sure she's not like the first person to ever post this, but somebody was like, how do you handle all that? And she responded to that comment saying, I've never known a happy person to leave a mean comment on the internet. And that kind of just puts everything into context for me and makes me realize I don't need to engage. And I feel like that is actually so true and such a good shift. And I have not been receiving hate comments. I would just like to say I received like one weird comment on a video. I think it was my cover reveal video. I received a weird comment. And initially I was like, what the hell? That was so weird. But then I remembered Kelly's, philosophy. And I was like, oh yeah, that's actually such a great point. Like that person probably is really unhappy and I don't need to engage and I can just have a moment of pity for them and move on. How did I start talking about this? I'm so sorry. Was it relevant to anything we were saying?
Victoria Aviage.
Getting hate comments. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, but again, I can't imagine, like, it's easy, I'm sure, to do it with one comment, but I can't imagine what it's like when it's thousands, right? I feel like that would really pile on.
The only hate
The
comments
same
I
word
get are
comments.
from
No, it wasn't a bot. It was basically, what did it say? It was like, it was something.
I was like, you're getting over emotional about the smallest thing.
Yes. No. Oh no, I remember what it was. Okay. Basically they were saying, like, you know, the reaction you had to your the mid cover of your mid book is like so over the top that you're either like faking it or you're like emotionally unstable, which I was like, ding ding ding, correct.
Bingo.
You are right. I am emotionally unstable. Thank you. No. But yeah, no, I like it for a hot minute. I was like, wow, do I come across as fake? Do I come across as like crazy? Which, you know,
Yes.
fits. but again, I think that was another thing where I was like, it's literally one comment in the sea of beautiful, wonderful, supportive comments. So, but
those things.
It was just like so funny. It was so funny. But also it does make me sad for that person to think that like you can watch a video of somebody literally like participating in something that's relevant to like their life dream and seeing it actualized and not understanding where that joy is coming from and either assuming it's fake or that the person is like crazy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's, yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't reply the way I would have replied, so.
I didn't reply at all, I think.
You stopped me from replying because I was about to go in the comments and tell them what I was about to do.
I thought you put like a thank you for commenting type of comment.
I don't think I did, but maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, for anybody watching, please do not go and respond to that comment. That's not the kind of environment I want to cultivate in my comment section. So
Victoria Aviar getting the mean comments. She also handled it very graciously. Mm-hmm. I would have just been like, can y'all fucking read?
Yeah.
That is so funny.
It's giving, I didn't have it in myself to go with grace. I would have just gone off on those people.
Mm-hmm. I just laughed. Are you kidding?
No, I don't want any fighting in my comments. We can just let those be little blips into the void. I would rather it be that than people engaging, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep this in mind, though. I'll keep you in my back pocket, Molly.
As you should, because Mullen's cover was unbelievable, right? That was posted in the cafe or where was that posted?
She posted it in her spreadsheet.
No, okay. I thought I saw it in the Discord too. Oh,
probably posted in Discord too, yeah. But
it was
stunning.
Mullen, like, okay,
you should be a graphic designer or something, Mullen. I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna rephrase what I was gonna say because I was gonna do it in a comparative way, and I'm not gonna do it in a comparative way. But I'm just saying that I legitimately think like that could be a side hustle for you for author tubers. Is like I know not every passion needs to be turned into a capitalism thing. So it just say that's like legitimate. That's like a legitimate cover. And I think that there are a lot of people here who would be very eager.
Pay money for that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna check this out. I feel like I'm missing something vital, something pivotal.
So cute.
Yeah,
very cute.
You all need to read the first chapter of The Age of Magical Overthinking. It talks all about T-Swift and idolization people do online of their favorite celebrity and how
they will also destroy said idol.
Okay.
I think.
I'll put that on the TBR. Mars, I also did not expect that to be a genre person to exist, but
I'm so glad that it does. I love it. She's a space educator, a space influencer. Literally, she has her own book. She has her own book. It's called Not Exactly Rocket Science, and it's all about how she used the internet to basically get her way into the space industry. Because she's not like an engineer trained anything. As far as I know, I forget what she studied actually, but she literally went to space and is registered, I think, as an astronaut now, because she was able to get involved with research that like she got involved with because of her connections on social media and stuff. And like that, I'm making that sound like she's not qualified. She's completely qualified to do the research that she's doing. But I just think it's incredible that she has like carved this path for herself.
Girl. She has literally girl boss.
No, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's so many people all over the world who want to be astronauts and stuff. And there's like a very clear defined path in order to do that. And Kelly was sort of like, I'm going to do it this way, actually, and have a fabulous time. And she's just so iconic. So anyway, everybody.
And that's what she's teaching her daughter.
Yes.
That version off that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. No, Kelly is amazing. It's just Kelly Girardi. If you want to go follow her on Instagram or TikTok, she's great. Yeah, she gets closer to the sun every time she goes up. So she's going up for her second flight soon, actually, to do a second round of research. So she's awesome.
The way there's not enough money in the world to send me to space. Whew.
You know, same. I literally studied astronomy for 4 years, and I was like, could not make me. You could not pay me to get on one of those. And those flights, if you're paying for them, they're like $250,000. So
Sheesh.
I think I would go to space. I just wouldn't go far into the ocean.
Also true.
Well, what is the space if not just an endless ocean grape?
So true.
Well, there are no sharks in space.
You don't know that.
As far as you know.
No, just an endless vacuum that if you got a puncture or something would kill you within like 3 seconds.
I think I'd prefer that.
Same. I think there's something psychologically horrible about being eaten, you know?
Yeah.
Like, absolutely not. Which is so hypocritical of me, because I'm not vegetarian. Anyway.
Space just once. Oh my god, space sharks. Exactly. Not meant for my tiny human body.
No, so true. I don't like it when there is a large gap between my feet and solid ground, you know? So whether that means I'm in an airplane, I'm in space, or I'm in the water and like it's deep water, I don't like the abyss, you know?
Hell du vide.
Because it
says the woman who loves a cruise.
I do love a cruise. That is true. I know. We're made of multitudes. We are. I contain multitudes.
And you, well.
Oh.
You're Mrs. Worldwide too, so you'll be on those airplanes.
I know, and I'm terrified of flying. I'm
and
really
you love space. Like you love learning about space.
I do love learning about space. Yes. Well, anyway.
That's funny, Jess.
Thanks.
Okay.
That's actually so funny.
That's a good one.
That's so interesting.
Okay, I think we're gonna wrap up
Considering
this stream because
Not
my
my
eye is
husband?
twitching uncontrollably.
Oh, okay.
terrible.
Any last
Rip.
words?
See you guys on. Oh no, I won't be here next Wednesday. Katie, you're gonna have to take over for me. Sorry.
Why not?
Because
We know where you'll be.
Jay's just like, we're getting going. Yeah.
And stop muting you so you can go ahead. Keep talking.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna be in a meeting at the time.
Why
My
did you
apologies.
schedule a meeting for hours?
I didn't schedule it. Other people scheduled it.
Then reschedule it.